CBS News continuing coverage of the breaking story, the search for an airplane carrying John F. Kennedy Jr., and there's no other way to put it, the fear, the deepening fear that perhaps the so-called Kennedy curse has struck again.
Well, here I am. Today is Monday, July 19th, 1999, my 18th birthday. Yes, I'm finally 18. And I'm walking Snowball right now. It's about 9:15 o'clock. Dark outside. Ooh, scary. A lot has went on the past week, believe me. I really don't remember the last time that we chatted, but a lot has went on. First of all, let me tell you this. I am quitting Kmart. As of Saturday, that will be my last day. Get this is what happened. It all started, it's about 2 weeks ago. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier or not, but they've had me on front checkouts as of late. I thought it was just a temporary thing, you know. I didn't actually think that it was permanent. So on Thursday, I asked Sophia, personnel manager, I'm like, Sophia, do I still work in electronics? She said, no. I said, yeah, you're mine now. I'm like, huh? What do you mean? And she was like, yeah, you work up front checkouts permanently. I'm like, what? I said, okay. I was so upset, I didn't really know what to say. And then that night, I told mom and dad about it, and I decided to quit. So that next day, I came back and confronted her about it. I'm like, Sophia, my last day will be on the July 24th, 1999, Saturday, and after that, I'm gone. And I told her that it wasn't right for her not to, just to do it without telling me. I mean, that was wrong. She said that customers had complaints about me. That's why she did it. If the customers had complaints about me, they would have complained right then and there, or she would have got me. I hope they don't have a dog out. Good. Hold on. These people are out. So, as of Saturday, I'll be unemployed. I'm trying to get a job at Jack's Navy. Or, I'd love to get a job at Memorial Hospital, you know? Like be an orderly or something. That'd be nice. We just blew up my candles, my birthday cake. I recorded it. I was thinking about sending a copy of the video that we made when Travis and Angela and Antonio and them were here. I was thinking about sending a copy of that to them, plus my 18th birthday. I had to catch that moment on tape. Oh, and I have some sad news to bring to you, too. Remember John F. Kennedy Jr.? He had the little boy, the little 3-year-old boy, saluting his dad at his funeral. Come on, Snowball? Yeah, it was like Saturday morning after I came from the bank. I just happened to turn on the TV and I heard my parents talking. I didn't really actually know what they were talking about. So I turned on the TV and then they said that John F. Kennedy Jr.'s plane is missing. His wife's in there. I think it's his sister-in-law or someone. And they found, the past 2 days, they found a lot of stuff that belonged to them under the water. I mean, they're searching under the water and stuff. It's really sad. I mean, gosh, talk about the Kennedy curse. Yeah, but it's really sad. I hope that they're still alive, but the chances are very, very, very slim. Very slim. That's really sad. I mean, look at all this stuff that the Kennedy family has had to cope with, all these tragedies and stuff. People dying, accidents or whatever, all these deaths. Gosh, they have my deepest sympathy. This sympathy, really. Think about if that had happened to me, I'd really be devastated. My prayers go out to them. Yeah, a lot's going on now, too. Yeah, I still want to record my album. I have like $100 saved up for a drum machine. I just might have to spend that on my school stuff if I don't have a job. I want to get some new clothes for college. Maybe like 2 outfits. 2 shirts and 2 pair of pants and a pair of shoes, maybe. That's it. Nothing big, like back when I was in high school or whatever. Yeah, I saw Britney Spears today on TV. You know, I'm beginning to like her again. I think she is hot. Yeah, she hooked up this... Ooh, what was that? She hooked up this guy and this girl, but he didn't call her back because he said that he was out of her league. I don't know. If you have questions about it, I'll let you see it. Hopefully I'll still have the tape then. It was good, though. Plus, she performed her hit songs. Crazy, I believe it was, and Baby One More Time. Who's this? I don't know. No one that I know. Oh, it was Tasha. Yeah, Tasha's at the house doing her hair. But it feels kind of great to be 18. Finally. I can buy cigarettes. Not that I would because I don't smoke. But I was thinking about just buying them back and just keeping them. Not smoking them or anything. Of course, I wouldn't do a thing like that. But, you know, just doing it just because I can. I'm probably going to buy a lotto ticket. I was thinking about renting the movie. I wanted to rent She's All That. I wanted to go to the theater and see it, but I couldn't get a date. So, I was thinking about renting that tonight. I probably will. I'll probably go home, go out to the Blockbuster, whatever, rent the movie, come home, take a shower, eat while I watch the movie. I need to do something exciting and see a good movie. I heard Usher's in that movie too. Yeah, that's probably the only star that I know. Not really too familiar with the other characters. Besides, one of my favorite songs is on the soundtrack to that movie, Kiss Me by Sixpence, None the Richer. Yeah, I played that for Angela and Travis and Uncle Prince when they're here. Dad heard me playing too. He's like, Junior's gotten better. I could tell. He didn't want to say it, but I could tell. But I made it to age 18. I'm surprised that I made it this far. Well, I'm not surprised, but 2 years ago it seemed like it'd never come, but I finally made it, so I lived to be 18 so far. Will I live to be 19? I don't know. Who knows? I was listening to some of the old tapes that I recorded, like back in the early 90s, late 80s, whatever. And, I was just listening to the music and stuff. Remember Little Shop of Horrors, the cartoon? Little Shop of Horrors, the cartoon that used to come on back in the early 90s. And I was listening to some of the jingles that I recorded. I was listening to this old Fruit Loops jingle. My name is Monkley, and I'm so hunka hungry. Yeah, I was listening to that, and, it just took me back, but I'm like, wait a minute. I can't dwell on the past all the time. That's what I find myself doing too often. I'm always dwelling on the past. I can't ever just think about the present or the future sometimes. It's like you miss out on so much. Soon the future becomes the past. So I've got to live for today, 1999, July 19th, 1999. Because in like a few hours, my 18th birthday will be a thing of the past. Hey, somebody's outside. I don't know who it is. Snowball, are you horny? Huh? Are you horny? Yeah, I've been on the internet lately. It's pretty nice. They have some crazy stuff on there. I think it says, I saw one ad that said, sexy centerfolds. I tried to check it out, but the phone rang and I got disconnected. I wanted to see some of the sexy centerfolds. You never know who just might be in there. I'm back on my street, almost to my house, so I guess I'll go now. But it's been a great 18th birthday. Sure, it wasn't my best birthday, but because I sat around the house all day and did nothing but, yeah, I enjoyed today. This is a very important time of anyone's life, their 18th birthday. So I enjoyed it. It's nice. I'll see you later. Bye. Hello, today is Friday, July 23rd, 1999, and I'm in my car right now, driving the Blockbuster video to return movie Austin Powers. Yeah, I'm on my way right now. Hold on. Well, I finally quit Kmart. Yeah. Tomorrow was supposed to be my last day, but I got there this morning at about 10 o'clock, and I really didn't feel like getting on the register, so I just kind of worked on the floor for about an hour. And then at about 11:30, they called me up there to work on the register. I'm like, oh gosh, I really don't feel like it. And I just said, I can't take any more of this, so I'm gone. I'm quitting today instead of tomorrow. And they said, okay, just give me your vest. So I turned in my till, and I gave him my vest. Took my name tag off, kept it, and I was out of there. Oh yeah, and also clocked out. But I was out of there, so I guess I'll be back next week to get my check. So now I'm unemployed. But I feel kind of strange. I feel the same way as I did when I left McDonald's. Yeah. But I guess it was the right thing to do in the right time. Is that a midget on that bike? Yeah, it is. Being a midget, that bike looked kind of funny. Looked like one of those bikes you see at a circus or something. And, yeah, I quit. Stayed home today. I got home at about 11:30, somewhere around that. Well, about 11:45, man. Told Chandler, told Mom and Dad once they got home from the store. Yeah, a lot of interesting stuff has happened, though. Remember the guy, Dwayne, that I told you about that gave me the internet disc? Yeah, I kind of like his daughter. I think she likes me, too. She's only 15, though. That's the problem. Yeah, but I saw her in Kmart the other day. He was with her. But get this, I think she does. The way she acts around me, one, and two, every time that he comes by, whenever he's not working, she is always with him. Always. So I think something's up. But I no longer work at Kmart. However, I can email him or email her and tell her. I guess I might as well. I mean, what have I got to lose? Maybe I'll suffer humiliation or embarrassment or something like that, but it's not like it would be the first time. But yeah, I kind of like her. Her name is Stephanie Martin. I think her last name is Martin. I know his is. Yeah, but, yeah, I'm going to email him tonight probably. I emailed him the other day to tell him I was on the internet and everything. He emailed me a birthday greeting or whatever. I want to talk to her. So I guess I'll tell him. I'll say, I really don't know what I'll say, but as soon as I get home, I'm going to get online and email him. Remember, about a month ago, or a little bit over a month ago, I had a crush on Tia. Yeah, she really did me wrong. She really wrong, but I've been over that. Dropped her off a long time ago. But there's a new girl in town. Yeah, but I really don't know if it'll work. I mean, 15, 18, that kind of matters. Well, I don't know. I'm just going to enjoy this crush. But I've got to let her know. I would have told him sooner, but he was always around there every time I saw her. And the dad around, you're going to tell him, oh, sir, I have a crush on your daughter. Yeah, but he and I, we get along fine, but I don't know how he'll take the fact that I find his daughter attractive. Yeah, I'm on my way to Blockbuster at St. John's. But, I'll email him tonight, and if I get an answer back, I'll tell you how it goes. I hope that'll work, though. I can't stop talking. Someone's just honking at me. I guess I'll stay on a little while longer. Yeah. I really hate doing this. This summer, it's been pretty good, but it's just that I'm not really doing anything interesting. I mean, work, stay home, work, stay home, work. Gosh. When no one else is listening, I can say whatever I want to hear, but I am really lonely. Really. I'm also horny, too. Gosh, I wake up in the middle of the night sometimes. Oh, boy, it's tough. I'm 18 years old. I've never been in any kind of relationship with the opposite sex whatsoever. That's pitiful, I know. I don't know. Maybe holding out is a good thing. I don't know. But I've been doing it for so long and I just can't take it any longer. Gosh, I gotta do something. I mean, oh gosh, I need someone really badly. Never had anyone, but now I know. I need someone. I really do. So, I'm gonna try this out. If that doesn't work, well. Oh, I tried to go to orientation yesterday at FCCJ, but I was like 15 minutes late, and they wouldn't even let me in. They're like, yeah, you'll have to reschedule. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, I drove all of this way, and I'm late. It was because of an accident, though, I think, and traffic was really backed up. So I'm like, I don't want to come here again, so I was just so fed up, I just left. So I guess I'll have to reschedule or something. I don't know. Yeah. I'm waiting for my debit card to come in, too. I sent off for it again today. I don't know. It's not like I'm going to use it once I get it. It's just that having something like that will make me feel more important. More grown up, so to speak. I guess I'll go for real now. I'll see you later. I'll tell you how things go with Stephanie. See ya.